Hello, it's me, Janette, creator and owner of Pocket Letters and author of Janette Lane Blog. How are you? Hope you've been well. I know it's been so long since I've made a video and I want to apologize. Just things have been a little crazy the past few months, both like good and the bad kind of crazy. But I will spare you the details and just say that this was me taking a break and I really needed a break, and I will do my best to keep uploading one video a week, maybe more depending on my new work schedule. Okay, so now on to the video. I'm going to be sharing how I build my pocket letter card stash, and what that is a stack of ATC size cards. So cardstock that's been cut to 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and then I've taken those pieces of cards and decorated them with scraps and anything that I have laying around. And I build my stack so that eventually one day I'll have 9 cards to pull from for a complete pocket letter layout. Now these, I know as you can see, they don't necessarily match, but they're great to have and use as inspiration for your pocket letter layouts, and also as like a starting off point. I don't swap anymore. I don't swap pocket mail anymore, but I do like to do like giveaways on my YouTube channel or social media, and sometimes I make them for my offline friends or family for their birthdays. So having these cards ready to go to potentially complete a whole layout is super helpful for me. I'm starting off by trimming some leftover cardstock to the magic number of 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and then I am using some pattern paper to create just an interesting background for my die cuts that I'm going to be adding very soon. And this is just like a great way to use up your scraps that you might have laying around, just smaller pieces of cardstock that you're not quite sure what to do with. So this is a perfect project for that. This past Christmas Day, I spent the whole day die cutting all the die cuts that you see in this accordion folder, and I used up all my paper scraps at the time and literally spent all day cutting, and also eating too, to be honest. It was the best time ever. But all these are Sizzix brand dies from various collections like Linda Canassi, Stephanie Bernard, and Stephanie Ackerman. And if you want to know who a certain die is from, then I'll be happy to look it up for you. Just let me know in the comments below. If you've watched my past videos, you know that I love using twine to add a little texture to my projects, and there's a few things I could have done here, but I was a bit lazy. One was to thread the twine in and out throughout the perforations of the doily shape, so all along the edge, but I took the easy route and just wrapped the whole card with twine. Now that I've added my butterfly die cut, I'm going to be adding a simple sentiment using my trusty dusty Tim Holtz phrase stickers. I will have those linked below because they're amazing and I really believe that every crafter should own them. Moving on to the next card, again I wanted to create an interesting background for my die cuts, and I'm doing that by gluing down another piece of cardstock on top of my base card and then off-centering it just a little bit, and thereby creating a fun border in the background. I'm sorry, I didn't think I was going to use the word thereby ever in a tutorial. Oh geez. Again, I'm using my twine to add texture, but this time I'm vertically wrapping it and then tying it off in the back. And if you usually decorate the front and the backs of your pocket mail layouts, then you can always glue another piece of cardstock on the back to hide the knot. And while I'm working here, I want to take a moment to thank a few lovely ladies who sent me some supplies that I'm using today. Thank you so much to Catherine C. for the lovely paper pad, and a big thank you to Diana Rose for the Elmer's glue sticks. Those are hard to find where I live, so I'm really thankful. And I also want to thank everyone who sent me cards and postcards and goodies for my birthday, and also just because you guys are so nice to me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Mary C. from Australia, Kennedy, aka Ken Lou, Sweet Jacqueline from New York, and so many more. Thank you again, and I hope that all of you got your thank you cards. For this next card, I'm going to be using the same technique as before, just laying a piece of pattern cardstock on top of my base card to create an interesting background. And it's such an easy thing to do in case you're out of ideas and you don't know what to do. Just put another piece of cardstock on top, kind of, offset it just a little bit to create a fun border, and you're all done. Now let's take a moment to have a crafty chat about you. I love hearing from you and learning more about you. And so I guess what I want to know is, like for these cards that I've been decorating, I really start from scratch, meaning I don't have any idea what I'm doing until I'm doing it. And I wanted to know, are you that way too with your projects? I know some people that sketch their ideas beforehand, and sometimes I do that with like card making, but not so much for like little things like this. But let me know what you do. Do you pre-plan your projects for layouts? Do you sketch them out? Do you at least visualize them beforehand? Or do you just dive in and see what happens? I'm curious to know, so please let me know in the comments below. I love the look of white ink on craft cardstock, so I'm drawing a line to create a fun border around my card. And you can also do like a hashed line or even dots or mix and match dots and lines. It's up to you. And my favorite pens, the one that I'm using right now, is a Jelly Roll pen in white ink, and also the Uniball white ink pens are really good, and I will have both linked down below in case you want to be twinsies. Look at me peeling stickers and putting them back wherever. Do you do that too? Sometimes I just get lazy and I don't even try to put them back in the right spot, or just basically any spot where they fit I'm happy with. I know I should be better about it, but sometimes you're just lazy. And I'm just finishing off this card with some more Jelly Roll action. Love it. Well, that's it for today, friends. I hope you got some ideas for your layouts, and maybe you can start building your own stack of pocket letter size cards too. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to stick around for more crafty shenanigans, then don't forget to subscribe. And if you want more info on pocket letters, then head to the official Pocket Letters website, www.pocketletters.com, and click on the link titled Checklist to download your list of supplies, a surprise freebie, and more. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.